Hi, welcome to Hope Survival 365. I'm James.
And I'm Casey.
And today we're going to talk about shotguns. We got a few of them up here on the table. If you're going to be looking for a shotgun to buy for the first time, it can get kind of confusing out there, guys. There's different models, different makes, different capacities, different calibers. So we'll just go over a few that I have here. And this is going to be more or less like, you know, a gun that you'd be using for home defense, shit hit the fan scenario, whatever your intents for the gun or rifle will be. So first off, we'll start off with a single shot. And yes, all these guns have been safety checked before a video. Okay, single shot, which means you put one shell in, you cock it like that, and you got one shot. And after that goes off, you'd be ejecting it like so. Shell comes out, and you put another one in. This is my truck gun. It's got paracord on it, you know. It's got some stuff inside the stock that I put in. I'll make a separate video about this shotgun in another video later. This is made by H&R. Good shotgun. And speaking of H&R, we have a couple other models of H&R. And for you smaller type fellers, or even women, this is a 410. Okay, just like the other one. Top ejection, break open, single shot, but chambered in 410. You can also shoot 45 long Colt out of this. I wouldn't suggest making a healthy diet out of it, but it can be done. You know, this won't have very much kick at all compared to something like this, 12 gauge. Moving on down the line, if you're not really interested in a single shot, you can get yourself a good old-fashioned pump action shotgun. Safety check, nothing in there. This right here, this is an H&R partner pump, or partner protector, chambered in 12 gauge, holds 5 + 1, gives you a total of 6 shots. Really good shotgun. I've got about maybe 1,300 rounds through this shotgun without any failures at all whatsoever. And then, if you want something a little bit more tactical, or a little bit more, you know, cooler, and holds more rounds, this right here, I have a Mossberg 500, chambered in 12 gauge as well, and it holds 8 shots. Okay, good shotgun. I've had my shares of problems with this gun when I first got it. I bought it used. I have a problem with the shells falling off the bottom of it, so I had to put new extractors, ejector, new lift gate, and ever since then I haven't had any problems out of it. So we'll talk about price points. You know, people sometimes are on a budget. This, of course, is going to be your cheapest option. You can find these things used for about 75 to 80 bucks. Okay, pretty much your local mom and pop shops. I mean, I think they sell what, brand new for like 115?
125.
Yeah. So, you know, same thing with this. You know, I give it a little bit more for this because this is an older Chopper Junior model 410. I think I give like 115 for it at a pawn shop, but it was made in the 40s and it was really cool and really good condition. Now this shotgun right here, this H&R, you could probably pick these up for right around 170, 150, give or take in your area. Brand new, used, you're probably going to pay about 130, 140 bucks for them used. This Mossberg 500, you're looking at around 250, 300 bucks, brand new. Used, probably 225, 230, somewhere in there. But I don't have an 870. This is the closest thing I have to an 870. These are kind of copycat after the 870 Remingtons. There's multiple other shotguns you can get. There's different calibers. There's oddball calibers like 16 gauge, you got 10 gauge, you got 20 gauge, which I don't have any of them. But I try to stick with stuff that's most common, because then a shit hit the fan scenario, I'm sure any squad car you find on the streets is gonna have shotgun shells in the trunk of it, chain, you know, for 12 gauge. If you ever make it out in the middle of nowhere, you know, an old country town is deserted, I'm sure any old farmhouse is gonna have 12 gauge shotgun shells in there. But I'll make a whole nother video about that subject as well. But as far as today's video goes, here's a few examples of shotguns that you could possibly buy and use for whatever scenario you plan on doing. If you're just needing something for home defense and you don't care about being tactical, well, this might fit you, you know, or you know, this might fit you, something like this. Okay, now, this one's beat up and pretty ugly. It's been through hell and back. So, any input as your first time shotgun guy yourself?
Yeah, I mean, this one, the H&R single shot, like you said, you could literally buy these anywhere. Like flea markets, gun shows, they have them all over the place. They're really nice.
Not to mention, for a survival thing, you can also get adapters that go inside here. You put an adapter in here and you can shoot 357 Magnum. They make adapters for 9mm. They make adapters for 30-06 even.
Yep.
So you can turn this into a hunting rifle, have the top, you know, tapped and ported, or tapped for a scope mount, and you got yourself a rifle and a shotgun. This one's his gun. Here, you tell him a little bit about what you think of it, you know, the review on it a little bit.
I really like this gun. Real simple to break down, clean, take apart. What was that? A 3-inch turkey load one-handed?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-inch turkey load one-handed before I even knew he was gonna give this to me for my birthday. I shot it one-handed, and it flew back and hit me in the chest.
Yeah.
Out of my hands, like just hit me, like came out of my hands, hit me in the chest, and fell on the ground.
Yeah, don't shoot 3-inch turkey load one-handed. Okay.
I wasn't expecting that much of a kick with that, but yeah. But other than that I got to shooting it, it's not that bad of a gun. Barely any recoil to it.
Nope, it's heavy, really heavy.
Yeah.
Compared to this Mossberg that's got an aluminum receiver, and this is solid steel. I mean, it says made in China on the side of it, but I tell you what, this thing is not cheap at all whatsoever. This gun is built better, I believe, than an 870 itself, and that's one of my favorite shotguns, even I don't have one at the moment. This Mossberg, I like this Mossberg as well, but I don't trust it 100%. It's given me problems before. I have one just like this, but mine's got the Viv vent barrel on top, and I would grab that before this Mossberg. I'm not trying to sound biased by any means. It's just I feel more comfortable with that shotgun because it's got over 2,000 rounds through it and never gave me any problems. But these guns right here are built like tanks. I mean, you get on here on YouTube and look around, there's people telling you, you know, good reviews about these shotguns, and I've had this one for about 6 years now, and the other one I've had for about 9. So they've never failed me. They go bang every time, and they're just Chinese tanks. You know, I mean, they're heavy.
Yeah, probably drag that around the freaking yard.
Yeah,
and pick it up and still shoot it.
Definitely so. That's been thrown down the driveway and picked up and shot, actually. We were doing a, what do you call that, a torture test, I guess, and this shotgun's been through quite a bit. So, but other than that, that's all we're going to say today for these guns. And if you guys have any questions or like to see other videos, please comment below. Don't forget to like and give us a follow. That'd be much appreciated. We're new. We're trying to get our channel up and going. I don't care to be famous really on YouTube or make money off of it like most people do on here.
Yes.
I just like sharing my knowledge.
Yep, more informational and basically to teach you guys.
Right.
If you guys don't know, so.
But other than that, I got some turkeys to go hunt.
All right.